Kerry Chow here with UFC President Dana White. The Frankie Edgar BJ Penn trilogy has come to an end. Edgar winning via third-round TKO. What'd you make of this fight at Tough 19?
I'm not shocked. It went the way that, Frankie Edgar's the #3 ranked guy in the world. He's one of the baddest men on the planet, and BJ's a legend. BJ's done a lot of great things. He's one of only 2 men that's held a title in 2 different weight classes. He built the 155-pound division. He helped build the UFC. We've been through a lot together, and I didn't want to see him fight again, but he's a grown man, and he's a tough guy. He loves to fight. He has this thing he says, birds fly, fish swim, and I fight. And that's his DNA. That's how he's made up.
After the fight, BJ said he agreed with you that his fight career is probably over, and you already alluded to this, but really, what has he meant for UFC?
I love BJ Penn. BJ Penn's been a big star for us for a long time, and it's sad when you see a legend go. It's like I said it the other day. If you watch this fight on Sunday, it might be like watching Jordan play his last basketball game. I could still promote fights with Matt Hughes, Chuck Liddell, BJ Penn. I don't want to make $1 of that kind of money. It's not what we do. Fighting is a young man's game, and it's hard when you start to get older and you have to realize that, But BJ Penn has a beautiful wife, beautiful kids. His legacy, he owns a UFC BJ Penn gym in Hawaii, and many other things. It's just that the guy has nothing left to prove. There's no reason to fight anymore.
Yeah, time undefeated. Frankie Edgar, what's this mean for him? What's this win mean for him?
Yeah, and not to take, it's a Debbie Downer here. I mean, Frankie Edgar is one of the best guys in the world, 145. He hasn't fought in over a year. Came in with an awesome, tune-up fight against BJ Penn tonight, and he looked great doing it. So, big things are next for him.
You said prior to this that Tough 19 was actually the worst series of The Ultimate Fighter. Why is that? Does something need to be changed?
The guys didn't fight like that. Okay, that's what happened. I don't know where the hell those guys came from, but that's every time I went in the ring, I said, "Where did you come from?" And basically, what they said to me is, "We've been training with Sarah and Longo and Frankie Edgar, and this is the result." So, yeah, I was happy to see them. They needed to do what they did tonight.
The Independence Day week of fights has finally come to an end. What was the highlight of the week for you?
God, you know what? The highlight of the week was that everything we did for International Fight Week and the Expo and the fights was a huge success. I mean, the entire week was a huge success. Obviously, last night, I was on a high last night for about 3 hours after that fight and came crashing down around 3:15, 3:30, and finally went to bed. But it was an amazing week. We could not have done it better.
A couple injury notes here. Ronda Rousey did say she was going to get her knee looked at, going to have surgery on her knee. What's that mean in terms of her recovery time for the next fight?
She's not having surgery. She's going to have her knee cleaned out. She's having the knee cleaned out. Her knuckle looked even better this morning. I had lunch with her today. She's good. She just needs some time off.
Stefan Struve, what's the latest with his health?
He's been great, too. He's fine. I'm glad that fight didn't happen. And, he's good. He came into Vegas for a weekend. He got paid all his money. He got to hang out and see some fights. That's a great worst-case scenario for me.
Not too shabby. UFC President Dana White, thank you much.
Thank you.